You're Steve?
Yes.
I'm Chuck with Shop Western Michigan.
Okay.
And are you familiar with Shop Western Michigan at all? Did you have a chance to look at the website after they called you?
Briefly.
Briefly, okay. What did you find on there?
Well, I see a lot of businesses advertised on there. I didn't really have time to get into depth. I've seen you got some videos and different ways to contact people as far as links.
Okay, well that's fine. A lot of people don't have the time to look at it, and that's why we do what we do. We try to help business owners understand the internet and the importance of being there. I gotta admit that I don't know a whole lot about the insurance industry. Tell me a little bit about your business.
Well, we're a multi-line agency, so we can handle most all of someone's insurance needs, whether it be farmer, business owner, or just a homeowner and home and auto insurance. And of course, we do life and health as well.
Okay. What would you say is your best line? Your best line? Do you do mostly residential, commercial? Which ones?
Probably a toss-up between commercial and life insurance.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Out of all the insurance agents out there, why should I do business with you?
That's a great question. And a lot of people have asked something similar. One of the reasons that I think we're unique in the industry is the fact that I've been selling insurance for over 20 years. Life insurance, the majority of that time. That helps me. In addition to that, we've got some great staff, some support. I don't have to worry too much about things being handled. The Farm Bureau, of course, the company has been in business over 50 years. So it just helps me to have a good company to represent, as well as, like I say, staff to handle, whether it's claims or just customer service in general. So I think that's probably our edge.
Based on your past experiences, what area would you say that you specialize in more so than your competitors?
Commercial insurance.
Okay. And how are you currently letting people know about that service?
Well, I have a website.
Okay. And is that bringing you the kind of
advertising?
Okay. Is that bringing you the kind of customers that you would like to see it produce?
Not really currently. And most of what I end up doing is word of mouth and some direct marketing that I do. So as far as advertising, it's pretty hard to track what I'm getting from that.
Well, what have you tried in the past? What kind of advertising, marketing, whatever you want to call it?
I've done some placemat advertising. Of course, I got a Yellow Pages ad. Beyond that, like I say, a lot of just going out and beating the bushes.
Okay. How many more clients would you say you could handle on an average month?
Well, currently there'd be one number, but if the number would increase significantly, I would just add staff to handle that. But it would be nice to get it somewhere around 45 clients a month.
Okay. And where are you sitting now? 45 new. That's what I was trying to figure out. Let me ask you a quick question, if you don't mind, Steve. When you run the placemat advertising, how much does that cost? If you don't mind my asking, I'm not trying to dig into your business.
It's costing me about $800 a year.
$800 a year. And what's your return on investment? What would you say you're getting back?
I don't know. I don't really track it. I mean, I know that it gives me some visibility in the community and helps my existing clients, of course, know that I'm in business. And I've got some business off it, but I couldn't even tell you whether I'm making my $800 back, to be honest with you.
Okay. How about your Yellow Pages? Roughly, what does that cost you?
I just got started, but it's going to cost me $600 a year because it's about a $50 a month deal I'm working with the guy.
Okay. And what are you getting for that? You getting a full page ad?
No, far less. Couple different listings in the Yellow Pages. They're smaller than business card actually. And then I'll be listed in the White Pages, and I'll have an 800 number that I didn't have before.
Oh, okay. So how big is the ad going to be? I mean...
maybe, I don't know, Chuck. I think it's 2.5 by 1.5.
Okay.
Like that.
So again, is that enough? Is that enough room for you to tell anybody about your specialties?
No, that's really just visibility. Just letting people, competing with some of the other insurance agents as far as space on the page. But I'm not really interested, to be honest with you, in the full page ad. I know enough about phone book advertising, and then if you go with a full page ad, you may get more clients, but they're not necessarily the clients you want.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, what about your website you were talking about? How many hits a month do you get on that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Well, let me ask you this: Why did you get it? Why did you get a website?
Well, just to have some visibility, a little bit of presence on the internet. I target it with my clients when I send out an email or what have you. I'll make sure my website information is on the bottom. They can target that, and then of course there's a link to be able to send me an email back if they want to do that.
Would you say you get any response from your? I mean, are you getting plenty of leads off of your website?
No, I don't get leads. I mean, primarily the people that I see contact me through the website, because you can send me an email off of that. It's primarily my clients.
Okay, but that doesn't really help you get the 45 new that you want, does it? That's pretty much the people who already know you're there.
Yeah.
Have you looked up to see where you rank in the search engines at all with your website?
No.
Okay, because when you go looking for something on the search engine, you type in any term, okay, how many pages, what generally is displayed is the top 10 or 15 results.
Right.
How many pages back do you go?
I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 5. Depending if I'm looking for a specific company, I may go deeper to find it.
Okay. The reason I ask that is because most people go to the one page, possibly the second page. After that, if they haven't found what they're looking for, they revise their search term and they do it again.
Right.
Okay. So realistically, a company that doesn't rank on the first page or two in the search engine, they're not going to get a whole lot of traffic. A website is really just an online brochure, unless it's ranking on the first page or two.
Okay.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't know who is number 800,000 on there.
No, nobody does. Okay, I appreciate your honesty. Let me ask you a question. Are you open to a few new ideas?
I'll consider it.
If it would help you get 45 new clients, would that be something you'd like to hear about, some new ideas?
Well, like I say, yeah, that'd be fine. I'll consider it.
Okay.